Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with BMW Performance Driving School instructor Dave McMillan.
Good morning.
Right. So, Dave, did you race before becoming an instructor?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of racing experience. I've spent most of my life at racetracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you race?
I actually started out in motocross when I was 10 years old.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. From there, I went to desert racing in two wheels. After that, changed to four wheels, desert racing. Ran Baja 1000, all the Baja races. Yeah. Ran all that for numerous years. Had some success at it. After that, decided to go road racing. Started at the club level, moved up to pro. Raced mainly Formula cars.
Awesome. How far did you get in Formula cars?
Went to, did about 4 seasons of pro Formula Mazda, I don't know if I should say that, yeah. But I did that for a while, did a handful of one-offs in Formula Atlantis on the pro circuit.
And then you did you at the same time transition to instructing, or was that after your race career?
It was right after, the day after I finished my racing career, I went to coaching, yes.
And how did you get involved with the Performance Center?
I had worked for BMW for 10 years, about 6 years before we opened here on the West Coast.
Okay.
I worked on BMW's traveling school.
Okay.
The ultimate driving experience. So I had, a lot of experience with BMWs. And then when they opened up the West Coast Performance Center, I have lived 25 miles away.
So it was like a dream job.
Yeah, it was a dream job. Yeah, exactly.
Close to home.
Very
not
close
much
to
of
home.
a commute.
Yeah.
And the place you love to live, right?
Exactly. Couldn't be any better.
All right. So let's go into some fast questions here. Mm-hmm. First car.
First car was a 1967 Baja Bug, VW Beetle.
What do you currently drive?
Right now, I drive a 430i with a manual, 6-speed manual.
6-speed manual. Those
yeah,
are
very
quite rare now. Yep.
Very rare.
All right. So what about your favorite BMW that you've driven, or top 3 if you can't name just one?
Well, if I had a dream garage, I would have.
We'll get to that.
Okay. It would be a M3, X5, and an X5M. And then I had an opportunity to drive the X3M, the new one, last week.
So that was, just last week for the press launch, or whatever it was called.
Correct,
there.
yeah. PBE.
So that had to be a lot of fun.
It was a great time. I love that.
It is. All right. So how about favorite track that you've driven, or top 3 that you've driven?
Top 3, that would be, one of them would be Fuji in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got to drive there. Never been there when it's dry, though. It's always been raining.
It's always raining.
It's always raining. Let's see, Road Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and it's not a big name track, but Thunder Hill up in Northern California.
Yeah, I just did that one in November. It's a pretty good track.
I love that track. I've always had a good success at it, too, as well.
Yeah. So how about sort of maybe the top 3 of tracks you'd love to drive if you had the opportunity?
I have not. I'd love to drive Le Mans.
Yep.
That would be definitely number 1 on that. Nürburgring, of course.
Yep.
And Spa. Which I
think that's pretty common among you instructors here. It's always going to be Nürburgring or Spa.
Yeah.
I think Renner said Le Mans would be like his dream.
It just because it has all the history behind it, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so how about your dream garage? No budget, doesn't have to be BMWs.
It would be an M3 for my everyday driver.
But what generation M3? The current one?
The current one.
Current one, F80,
yes.
yep.
Yes, F80. It would be a Ford Raptor pickup.
Yeah.
Because I do love off-road driving. And also Porsche GT3 RS.
Yeah, that's a pretty good choice.
Yeah, it would be a nice garage.
All right, so how about car that you would love to get your hands on the drive, or maybe the top 3 cars ever that you'd say, I want to drive that thing?
It would be a Porsche 917. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to drive one of those. Wouldn't it be easy to drive? I'd love to drive probably a Ferrari Formula 1 car. Just to test it, later model one, just to get the feel of it.
Just to test it.
I've talked to drivers that have
that were fortunate enough to do it?
Fortunate enough to do it, and they said the braking on it is amazing. And I would have to go with a Porsche 935 as well.
Yeah,
it just brings me back. Yeah, it just brings me back down to when I grew up watching racing.
Awesome. All right, so obviously you can find Dave here at the Performance Center because you're full-time.
I am full-time.
So if you come down here for a school, there's a good chance that you'll be an instructor.
Oh yes, I'm here every day.
Do you also do M-Track days and the UDEs still?
I will travel around every once in a while during the summer. As you can imagine, we slow down a little bit when it gets over 120 out here.
Yeah.
So then I'll go back on the road, which is good. I don't miss being on the road because I used to do it 200 plus days a year.
Oh man!
But every once in a while now, it's good to see all the boys that I haven't seen for a while and just get out, drive different tracks.
Right. So anywhere on social media that if they're interested, they can follow you?
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's it.
All right. Cool.
All right. Thanks a lot, Dave, for your time.
Thank you, folks.
All right.